Alright everybody, what is up? It's Flex, welcome back. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome day, and if you're having an awesome day, I have some crap news for you, and if you're having a bad day, probably will make your day a lot worse, so do apologise in advance, but I'm just a messenger, not the message. And this was a video I wasn't really planning to make. I mean, you know what, don't get me wrong, Modern Warfare does some things right. You know, it looks good and it sounds good, and yeah, that's pretty much all I can say that it does. You know, apart from that, the gameplay sucks, it's trash, and unfortunately the future for Call of Duty Modern Warfare isn't looking so good for us guys, I'm not gonna lie, after the article that I have read, and yeah, it's not looking so good. So I actually heard a reference from one of my famous YouTubers. Well, he's not really famous, he's like 800, 600k, but I mean, that's still pretty damn famous to me. He's a big YouTuber, have a lot of respect for him, he's good, one of the best, 402 Thunder, shout out to him. Go and check out his channel if you haven't, guys. Awesome YouTuber. And it's pretty much saying Call of Duty Modern Warfare, it's like having a wife or having a girlfriend. She looks good, but she can't cook, she can't clean. Pretty much in a nutshell what he said. I can't remember what the third thing he said, but pretty much it's like, it looks good, but yeah, when you get to know the person, yeah, it's not so good after all. You know, we can't cook, can't clean, blah blah blah. It's like, you know. So that was his analogy on it. I thought it was pretty funny. Like, I mean, that's kind of true. Like, you know, similarities there. Just because it looks good doesn't mean it's going to be good. You know, as my quote would say, you know, just because it glitters doesn't mean it's gold. You know, just because it shines on the outside doesn't mean it's going to be shining on the inside. Like Modern Warfare, you know, it looks good, it's amazing, the trailers make it look absolutely amazing, but whenever you actually play the game and you have a bit of time for it and you start to have a feel for it, you start to realise how devastating and how crap this game is when it comes to gameplay and mechanics. You know, it's so campy. You know, there's no red dots in the minimap. Ghosts is complete trash. Weapon balance is completely horrendous. Skill-based matchmaking. You know, there's a lot of issues holding this game back, and unfortunately, I have some answers for you guys regarding it can be skill-based matchmaking, you know, no matchmaking, you know, lobbies, blah blah blah. So there's a YouTuber that was asking a Modern Warfare developer, I think his name's called Joe or whatever his name is. To be honest, I couldn't really care because he's an absolute idiot, because he's the charge of multiplayer designer of Modern Warfare. So he's currently focused on Ground War, Season 1 content, and I want to eventually add it to Ground War. I'm not really bothered, to be honest. Ground War, in my opinion, is not really that great. It's okay. It's just kind of like a worse version of Battlefield. Don't get me wrong, it can be fun at times, but personally, I don't really enjoy it. Dead Silence for pubs, they will lower the footstep volume overall. Devs working closely with pros to test out what works best. So I guess that's cool. I'm not really fussed about the pro players. I don't give a crap about esports, you know, but every man to himself. Perk balance. Infinity Ward may have made some mistakes for perks and put too many perks in perk 1 slot. They need to analyze more to see how to change it to balance better. I've said this since day one. I believe I actually said this the first week it actually came out. Funny enough, me and my girl Jess, her brother actually said there's so many perks in perk 1 and you can't really give it up, because we were talking about Scavenger, and we were talking about like how if you took away Scavenger you'd have to use this other perk, but if you use this other perk then you have to lose Scavenger, and it's just not really a good mix. I think Scavenger should be in perk 2 because it never was in perk 1 from what I'm aware of. Maybe it was in perk 1, but all I remember was Scavenger, and you could have like Cold Blooded on at the same time, and Dead Silence. So Dead Silence would be number 3. I think Cold Blooded was number 2. No, Scavenger was number 2, and then Cold Blooded would be number 1. And you know, it worked perfectly. It had a nice flow to it. The perks were balanced. You know, back in Black Ops 2, and you know, unfortunately, that's just not the case with Modern Warfare. You know, it's like you have like probably 6 amazing perks all in perk 1. And it's like, if you want to have EOD, well, then you have to give up Scavenger. But then if you give up OED, if you have EOD, and you have to give up Scavenger, then how are you meant to resupply ammo? You know what I mean? But then if you have scavenger, how are you meant to survive, you know, flak? You know, you don't have flak jackets, so you can't survive any EOD explosives and crap like that. So they don't really give you a, you know, a fair deal with the perks. You know, to be honest, I think perk 1 category is probably the best perk slot in the game. Perk 2 and 3 are trash, man. I don't think there's even a single perk in perk 2 or 3 that actually benefits anyone. Like perk 3, all I use is to get your fuel to upgrade quicker, and perk 2 is just to have restock, mostly 9 times out of 10. And don't get me wrong, those perks aren't bad, but like they're nothing dramatic, they're nothing game changing in the game. Like it's not that you can avoid enemy score streaks or you have dead silence. It's just kind of mediocre, like kind of mediocre perks. I don't think it's great in my opinion. I think they could have done a lot better. The tanks are also being nerfed as well to reduce the straight shots. It can be to avoid camping on the hills. So that's good, because flipping ground war, all it is people on tanks and just camping all the time. So I mean that sucks. And they've had 3 years to work on spawns, and they still can't even fix the spawns in this game. So yeah, 3 years to make this game, and they can't even get the spawns fixed. Yeah, that says a lot as well. Map voting and staying in the same lobbies. They pretty much didn't want that because of skill-based matchmaking. That's what it is in a nutshell. The only reason that they don't want people staying in the same lobbies and matchmaking to vote for maps is because of pretty much skill-based matchmaking. And they wanted these people to stay in the same lobby, but after like a couple of matches that the lobby changes because it switches things up. Like this game, it's so noob friendly. Like if you're a noob, you're going to have a brilliant time in this game. Like honestly, you're going to have the best time of your life. There's so many windows, so many doors, so many camping spaces, so many overpowered weapons that you can kill people with. This game is dedicated to noobs. I don't even care what you say. If you're a noob, this game's going to be perfect for you. If you're a hardcore Call of Duty player, this game's going to suck. This is coming from a guy that has played Call of Duty pretty much for all his life, and pretty much made YouTube videos on a daily basis with every single Call of Duty. This is the only Call of Duty I don't have fun in. It's the only Call of Duty I don't get excited to play. The only time I get excited to play is pretty much when I'm playing with my girl on 2v2s. And I only play 6v6 with FK, Chaotic, and the other boys. You know, people like that. You know, apart from that, I don't have a lot of fun in this game. I really don't. It sucks, it's crap, it's repetitive, it's boring, and there's not a lot of content in it. It's just overall a bad game. Campaign, amazing, love it. Still have to complete it, but it's amazing. Multiplayer sucks, and from what I've heard, survival and special ops suck. So yeah, it looks like people over in Infinity War don't have a clue what they're doing. They're like absolute idiots. They're stupid. You know, like I could make a better game than them, and I don't even have a clue. I'm pretty damn freaking stupid. But I know I could probably make a hell of a better Call of Duty than they ever could, because they're actually that stupid and naive over there. They don't have a clue what they're doing. And they don't even plan to fix the mini-map. They don't plan on staying in the same lobbies. They don't plan on fixing, voting for maps. I've made countless videos of this topic. Maybe not like many, but maybe one actually, if I'm being honest. And one of my tweets went viral. They always go viral. And Ashton Williams doesn't give a crap. They only reply to comments that are positive or that issues that have been resolved. They don't reply to criticism, and they don't reply to negativity. Don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean you treat them like trash and you narrow them down to a T, but like, come on, like, flip and do something, like. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not looking too good for Call of Duty, guys, I'm being honest. I think it's probably going to be worse Call of Duty in a long time. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Subscribe, like the video. Love you guys. Peace out. See you in the next one.